ever wondered who's the strongest character in our favorite pirate manga? We all know that One Piece is an amazing masterpiece when it comes to its history and characters, but who are the strongest characters? Well, we made a top 15 for you, so let's get started. Number 15. Roronoa Zoro. Roronoa Zoro is a member of the Straw Hat Pirates who aspires to become the world's most powerful swordsman. A member of the Supernovas, he trained under Mihawk for 2 years during the time skip. Zoro is a master swordsman who's making steady progress towards his dream to become the strongest. As a user of the three-sword style, he wields 3 swords, Wado Ichimonji, Sandai Kitetsu, and Enma. He's able to use all 3 types of haki, his Haoshoku being noted for the first time by Kaido. Even after being able to use Haoshoku for a short time, Zoro is able to master it and infuse it into his swords. Number 14. Trafalgar D. Law. Trafalgar D. Law is the captain of the Hearts Pirates, who forms an alliance with Luffy and Kinemon to defeat Kaido. As a child, he was a member of the Don Quixote family. Law ate the Ope Ope no Mi devil fruit, a type of paramecia and one of the strongest and most unique devil fruits in the series. The devil fruit Ope Ope no Mi gives him the power to make a certain area his operating table by piece, and make everything work the way he wants. He's also able to use the Busoshoku and Kenbushoku haki. He also awakened his devil fruit during the battle against Big Mom alongside Kid. Number 13. Kozuki Oden. Kozuki Oden was a daimyo of the Wano country who sailed the sea with Whitebeard and joined Goldie Roger on his final journey to Laugh-Tale. Oden was an extremely skilled swordsman who wielded 2 powerful swords, Enma and Ame no Habakiri. Enma in particular is a difficult sword to master, as we saw when Zoro struggled to control it. Oden was also capable of all 3 types of haki and advanced Busoshoku haki. He was one of the few men to have wounded Kaido and left him a scar. Number 12. Aokiji Kuzan. Kuzan, also known as Aokiji, was once a Marine Fort Admiral and fought in the war against Whitebeard. He fought a Kainu for the position of Fleet Admiral and eventually lost after 7 days of intense battle. After leaving the Marines, he joined the Blackbeard Pirates. As a former admiral, it's clear that Kuzan is one of One Piece's strongest characters. He possesses the powers of the devil fruit Hie Hie no Mi, a Logia-type devil fruit, which gives him the powers of ice. He can freeze vast areas of land and sea, as well as tiny things. His power level is comparable to that of a Kainu. Kuzan can use Kenbunshoku and advanced Busoshoku haki. Number 11. Akainu Sakazuki. Sakazuki, also known as Akainu, was a Marine Admiral who became Admiral of the Marine Fleet after Sengoku's retirement. He fought in the Marineford War and was responsible for Ace's murder. Sakazuki ate Magu Magu no Mi, a powerful Logia devil fruit, which gave him magma powers. It's superior to Ace's Hono Hono no Mi, proven when Sakazuki's magma overcame Ace's fire. Sakazuki's Logia powers also mean that his body is invulnerable to any attack not using haki. He's also able to use advanced Busoshoku and Kenbunshoku haki. Number 10. Marshal D. Teach. Marshal D. Teach, or Blackbeard as he's more popularly known, is the captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, and currently one of the 4 Sea Emperors. He was once a member of the Whitebeard Pirates, whom he betrayed to obtain the demon fruit Yami Yami no Mi. Blackbeard's powers are shrouded in mystery. He possesses an extremely powerful Logia devil fruit, which gives him the powers of darkness. Amazingly, he was able to steal Whitebeard's Gura Gura no Mi powers, which is an impossible task, since if an individual consumes more than 1 devil fruit, he dies. Blackbeard can also use Busoshoku and Kenbunshoku haki. Number 9. Dracule Mihawk. Dracule Mihawk is the best swordsman in the world. He was once a Shishibukai, and before that a rival of Shanks. He's currently a member of the Cross Guild alongside Crocodile and Buggy. Mihawk is a master swordsman known as Hawkeye for his piercing eyes. He wields the black sword Yoru, which is considered the most powerful sword in the world. Mihawk's mastery of the sword is at a level where the sword is of no importance to his skills, for he is also a master of Kenbunshoku haki as well as Busoshoku haki, and it was he who taught Zoro how to use haki. Number 8. Shanks. Shanks is one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea and is infamous around the world as the red-haired Shanks. He's known Luffy since Luffy was still a child, and it was he who inspired him to become the king of the pirates. He's also the one who gave Luffy his straw hat. We don't know much about him, but he's undoubtedly one of the strongest characters in the series. He's not a devil fruit user, and his powers rely mainly on his haki. Shanks masters all 3 types of haki, but his Haoshoku is the strongest in the world. His Haoshoku is so powerful that he can control its presence in such a way that the Kenbunshoku of others cannot read it. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of Shanks' powers. Number 7. Silver's Rayleigh. Silver's Rayleigh was Roger Pirate's first lieutenant and a close friend of the Pirate King. He's also Luffy's teacher who taught him hockey and guided him during the time skip. As second in command to the Pirate King, Rayleigh must have been very strong in his heyday. However, as a retired pirate, he showed enough skill to inspire astonishment. He's one of the few characters who can use all three types of hockey. Rayleigh is also very physically capable and has high reflexes. He's fast enough to intercept Kizaru, who has the speed of light. Number 6. Big Mom. Charlotte Linlin, or Big Mom as she's infamously known, was the captain of the Big Mom Pirates and one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea. She formed an alliance with Kaido to crush the supernovas once and for all. Big Mom was a very powerful pirate, whose strength was comparable to that of the rest of the emperors. She consumes Soru Soru no Mi, a paramecia fruit that gives her the power to extract the souls of people who fear her. She can also deposit the collected soul in an object to give it life. A user of all 3 types of haki, she possesses a particularly formidable Haoshoku. Big Mom also has a pet Cloud and a pet Sun which help her in battle. Her battle with Kid and Law was particularly intense, as we saw the extent of her power. Number 5. Kaido. Kaido was known as the most powerful creature in the world. He was the captain of the Beast Pirates and one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea. Kaido possesses one of the most powerful Zoan-type mythical devil fruits, Uo no Mi Model Ryu, which transforms him into an enormous azure dragon. In addition to the dragon form, Kaido also possesses a hybrid form, which is his most powerful. He can use all 3 types of haki, and his Haoshoku is just as strong as Big Mom's. What's more, Kaido has impenetrable skin, which has been injured by very few people. Number 4. Sengoku. Sengoku was the admiral of the Marine Fleet, who fought in the Marineford War against the Whitebeard pirates. He's now retired. Sengoku ate the Hito Hito no Mi Daibutsu model, a mythical Zoan fruit that allows him to transform into a giant golden Buddha. Like Kaido, Sengoku has a hybrid form in which his powers increase exponentially. He can also use all 3 types of haki. Number 3. Whitebeard. Edward Newgate, better known as Whitebeard, was captain of the Whitebeard Pirates and one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea. He was known as the strongest man in the world and was a contemporary and rival of Goldie Roger. Whitebeard possessed Gura Gura no Mi, the most powerful paramecia devil fruit. This enabled him to create tremors capable of causing earthquakes and tsunamis. He was one of the few characters to master all types of haki, his Haoshoku being comparable to that of Roger and later Shanks. Number 2. Goldie Roger. Goldie Roger was the man who conquered the seas and was known as the King of Pirates. He was also Ace's father and a rival of Whitebeard and Garp. His final speech at his execution marked the beginning of the Great Pirate Era. Though not much has been revealed about his history, but given that he is a legend and that he was a man who would become king of the pirates, it's undeniable how powerful he was at his peak. He didn't have the powers of a devil fruit, but he mastered haki extremely well, and his powers rivaled those of Whitebeard and Garp. Number 1. Monkey D. Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy is captain of the Straw Hat crew and currently one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, whose dream is to become king of the pirates. He is Ace and Sabo's sworn brother, as well as Dragon's son and Garp's grandson. For a long time in history, Luffy was believed to possess the powers of a paramecia fruit, giving him rubbery powers. But in his final battle with Kaido, Luffy's devil fruit turns out to be that which is a mythical Zoan type, and the most powerful devil fruit ever shown in history. The true power of Hito Hito no Mi appears in Luffy, giving him incredible power to transform into anything his imagination allows, including a giant. With Gear 5, he's able to catch lightning in his hands, and launch himself into any attack without too much injury. Apart from this, Luffy can use 3 types of haki and all their advanced forms. Luffy's Haoshoku is currently one of the most powerful in the series. This makes Luffy the strongest One Piece character to date. Now you know the 15 strongest characters of the best manga, One Piece. There are other strong characters, and you can discover them on our channel in our other videos by hitting the subscribe button. See you soon!